In today's digital world, online account security has never been more important. Threats such as hacking, identity fraud, and unauthorized access are becoming increasingly common. This is why two-factor authentication has become a critical tool in protecting our data. Two-factor authentication provides an additional layer of security by requiring two forms of identification before granting access to your account. When you enable two-factor authentication, you will need to enter a code generated by an authentication app, in addition to your password. As you may notice, the code is generated every 30 seconds. This feature, which changes the code every 30 seconds, makes accounts with two-factor authentication very difficult targets for hackers. You can enable two-factor authentication by logging into your account, going to the settings, and then navigating to the security section. Look for the option labeled two-factor authentication. Activate this option, after which you will receive a QR code that you need to scan with your authentication app. Additionally, along with the QR code, you will receive an activation code that you can copy and manually enter into the authentication app. This option can be useful if, for example, your camera is not functioning. In this video, we will discuss 3 free and open source authentication apps that are currently considered the best solution. Ente Authenticator is an app that works on all major operating systems, Windows, Mac, Linux, as well as on mobile devices, Android and iPhone. After downloading the app, you need to create an account by entering your email address and defining a password. You will also need to check the notification confirming that you understand that if you lose your password, you will not be able to access your data, as all data within this app is encrypted. You will also need to verify your email address. After registration, you will receive a recovery key, which is used to restore your data in case you forget or lose your password. You can copy or save this key by clicking the Save Key button. You can add an account by scanning a QR code or manually entering the data. The advantage of this app is that all data is stored on a cloud service, allowing for automatic synchronization when using the app on multiple devices. You also don't have to worry about losing data. If you change or lose your phone when you log into your account on a new device, all data will be available. When you click on the menu icon in the upper left corner, you will see all the options available to you. In the account section, you can change your email address, password, delete your account and more. In the data section, you have the option to export data from the app in the file format. When you click on export codes, you will be given the option to save the data as an encrypted file, plain text or HTML document. You can also import codes from another app or file by clicking the import codes. Ente Authenticator is an app available on Android and iPhone. Additionally, it can be used as an extension for Firefox and Google Chrome, making it accessible on desktop devices running Windows, Linux and Mac. You do not need an account to use this app. After downloading and launching the app, click the Continue button to confirm the terms of use. You will then receive a brief overview of the app's basic functions. The app allows you to connect to your Google Drive account for automatic data storage in encrypted form. To connect your Google Drive to app, click the Continue button and follow the instructions. If you prefer not to link the app to your Google account, click the button I will take the risk, no backup. You can transfer data about your accounts for which you have enabled two-factor authentication from another app you are currently using by clicking the Import from External App button, after which a list of all apps for which this option is available will be displayed. You add new account by clicking the Pair New Service button, after which you can add an account by scanning a QR code, uploading an image that contains the QR code, or manually entering the data. As you can see, you can connect the app to your Google Drive at any time. However, if you prefer not to do that, you can save the data within the app as an unencrypted file. To do this, click on Settings, then select 2FA Backup and choose the Export option. If for any reason you don't want the file to be saved in an encrypted format, you can uncheck the option Set a password for this backup file. However, since this involves sensitive data, it is highly recommended that you keep this option checked and always save the data from the app in an encrypted format. This process will require you to define a password that will be used for encryption. You can restore data to the app in the same way, but this time select the Import option and choose the file you previously saved. You will need to enter the password you defined during the encryption process. Aegis Authenticator is an app that, although rated as the best solution by users, is unfortunately currently available only for Android devices. After downloading and launching the app, you will be first given the option to add a file with the backup codes if you have previously used this app. After that, you will receive options for locking the app, where you can set a password, choose one of the biometric options such as fingerprint or facial recognition, or you can disable locking by selecting the first option, None. You can add new accounts by clicking the plus icon in the bottom right corner. Then select one of the three options available, scanning a QR code, scanning an image, uploading an image that contains the QR code, or manually entering the data. When you click on three dots in the upper right corner and then on Settings, you will see all the options for configuration. Among other things, we have the Import-Export option. When we click on this option, you can restore data from a saved file into the app by clicking the Import From File and then selecting the file you saved. You can also import codes from another app you are currently using by clicking the Import From App. You will receive a list of supported apps. If you want to save codes, click on Export, after which you will be given the option to choose the file format, as well as the option to disable encryption if you wish, by unchecking the option Encrypt the Vault. At the end of this video, I want to mention Proton Authenticator, which represents the latest addition to the Proton ecosystem. Proton is known for its being user privacy oriented, and all the applications offered by this company are open source, which also applies to this app. You can use the app with or without a Proton account. The reason I mention it at the end is that, objectively speaking, it is new to the market and can be said to still be in the testing phase. Anyone looking to enhance the security of their accounts who has had a positive experience with other Proton products, as well as those who enjoy trying out new applications, may choose Proton Authenticator as their two-factor authentication app. Feel free to leave any questions, suggestions, or ideas for the future video content in the comments. Thanks to everyone who took the time to watch this video. I hope you find it useful or at least informative.